Hello, it is me, We Anime, and I welcome you to a brand new part of What If Deku was Sasaki Kojiro's Reincarnation. A couple things to say before we start this part. I know this What If is going to be shorter than the rest. I only did that because of the fact that in those few parts where I did multiple arcs at once, is because he wasn't doing much in them. So might as well just combine them into one. Because he wasn't doing much in them, like I said. And I honestly thought they wouldn't mind it. Like you all wouldn't mind it being a 3 arc part or a 2 arc part because he wasn't doing much in the 3 arc one. But in the second, like the 2 arc part, he was doing quite a bit of stuff. I just thought I feel like it would be pointless to put the LOV base raid arc into one part because there wasn't much in there. I mean, given none of you all have complained about it, so I mean, I'm just saying this to say it. Also, Blue Sky posted on there recently. Go check it out. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to say. Background noise. Rain, it's raining a little bit. It's sprinkling right now, so if you hear any type of background noise, I'm very sorry. It's been quite rambunctious around here lately, where I am recording. It's been quite rambunctious. This arc today, we are going over the overhaul arc. It's gonna be crazy today. This is the arc I've been wanting to get to for so long because it's going to be insane. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be crazy. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, a little spoiler. Some time shenanigans is gonna be happening. Okay. Well, a lot of shenanigans is gonna go on today, dog. Okay. And if you're somehow watching this from the future, you already know that what's about to happen. Okay. Oh, and I figured out a name to call you all, my fans. Uh, you all are knights of the Wheat Battalion, and I'm the general. We are all equal. Okay, you all are knights. I'm the general of it. So, yeah. I don't know. It seems cooler in my head. Wheat Battalion. It sounds cool, but as I think about it now, it's not that cool unless you really think about it. A couple other things. Uh, if you all play the mobile game, Black Clover Mobile, I'm on there. Uh, if you've ever have played that game, I'm on there. If y'all would like to find me, I'm in a lot of things. I play a lot of games. I'm trying to think. Uh, Pokemon Showdown videos I have pre-recorded, and if I ever am sick or just don't feel like recording, I will be posting those. By the time I'm recording this, Thursday, November the 7th, I will be recording another Pokemon Showdown video. If you all are interested in it. I've been thinking about stuff recently on my videos. So if you all ever just want to challenge me on Pokemon Showdown, if you all play it, it's We Anime. I'm on there quite a bit. Once, like every other Thursday, I record on there. So if there's a challenge on there, dog, just go ahead and challenge me. I'll somehow accept it. And even if I'm not recording, I'll still accept the challenge in a anything goes. Okay? Either anything goes, or a random monotype or monotype battle. Any of those three, I'll do it. Okay? So, we can get started. Okay? Let's get started. Alright. So, last time we went over the League of Villains raid arc and the camp arc, right? We went over both of those. And we are going to go over the overhaul arc, which how Midori got dragged into it is, I mean, he got dragged into it by Aizawa. Aizawa said to Night Eye, hey, I know a guy that could help us. He's not doing anything for a while. So, he would ask Midori to help him, and he would. Especially knowing that his daughter is somehow entwined into this is probably a big motivation for him to also do this fight, do this raid. So he would be in there during the meeting when Midoriya when Night Eye would tell what Mirio and the replacement for Midoriya, Izumi, would be, and they're not related, by the way. Midoriya's name is, his last name is Midoriya, but that doesn't mean they're related. Okay, people can always have same last names and not know that they're related, or even if they are related. And plus, he's called Sasaki Kojiro, or Sasaki rather, is his hero name. So, yeah. So, how we are starting off? They're in the meeting about the overhaul raid thing, with the big three of UA being, well, the big three. With the Fat Gum, Ryuku agencies and Night Eye agencies coming together with many other small heroes, just all coming together to take out Overhaul, right? And, oh, I'm also sorry about my voice. Political issues in my household. Even though I didn't get into it, they wouldn't shut up. So I had to yell. They all quiet down. Okay, sorry about my voice. Also, recently, wrestling, I am very into it, and I will get into it. I yelled a lot last night. I rewatched some of it. And also tonight, which is Wednesday, if you all didn't know. Today's Wednesday, so wrestling's on today. Actually, two different ones. Sorry, I'm very sorry about my voice. It's been hectic at my household because of the politics and everything. It's not nothing to worry about. I'm perfectly fine. Physically. Anyways, let's just go. They go through the meeting. It's time for the overhaul raid arc. It's time to overhaul. Uh, Now, given I might not call it that episode, I mean, you all probably already know the episode's title, but at the time recording, I have no clue what I'm going to call this. Right, I have no clue what I'm going to call this right now. I might call it, Let's Overhaul, but the sequel, I don't know. But anyways, we can just go. We can continue. Uh, so they would, well, continue. Why I keep on saying that? I don't know. But yet they would all be in front of Overhaul's base, right? And well, they would get started. Uh, Villains would run through. The big guy would run through the building, and before he could even run through it, Midoriya knew what was happening because it's his quirk. He can calculate possibilities, right? And his possibility was that big guy running through that wall. So he would already pull out his sword. He would start running at that wall. The big guy would run through. He would be taken out. Well, not taken out, but yet he would have a big gash on his side, just one. And he would say, Midori would say, there. And he would start to run at the wall. Nobody knowing what he's doing. And then that big guy would run through. He would reel back his arm and he would say, unsheath style, drawing pull, unsheath style, drawing thrust. And then, boom, the big, but I don't know his name, but yet his entire left side would have a big cut on the side of it. He would start it would feel like it's burning. And the big guy would try to, I'm just calling him big guy, okay? The big guy would try to swing down onto Midoriya. Midoriya would dodge. He would jump up right above him, and he would say, unsheath style, drying flash, and an air slash, which is how much pressure and how much strength he's putting into this slash, would go flying at the big guy. He would hold up his arms, but yet it would knock him down. And then he would say, okay, someone else can handle him. He would land on the ground. He would start to run through. Ryuku's agency would take care of him for now. Well, yeah, for a while. Okay? And he would go running in. He would catch up to the others in a matter of minutes. In a minute time, tops. He would catch up with the big group of heroes with Midoriya, Rocklock, Aizawa, Fat Gum, Kirishima, Tamaki, Mirio, right? He'd catch up with that group. And he would just push on forwards. After knowing what the situation is with Eri, he would want to get up there first. Well, him and Mirio would. Mirio and him would just go through. Just Midoriya would say, Midoriya would say, hey, I'm going to follow him. I'm going to catch up with him. I'm going to go ahead with Lemillion here. Okay? And the others would say, okay, just be safe and don't do anything stupid. And he would say, no promises. But yet he would get up there with Mirio. He was just running through. He ran past everyone else, any other villain that he would have to come across. Well, the big group would come across. He would just run past them, right? And he would catch up with Mirio. He would be right there with Mirio. How Overhaul and him would fight a little bit. Mirio would get a little bit ahead of him, right? Because, he would just catch. Well, Mirio would get ahead of him, right? And, he would get up ahead, so he would be able to get them Overhaul first. So once Mirio would meet with Overhaul, they would scruffle around a bit. But yet once the drunken guy, the one with the drunk like quirk, uh, he would start to stagger because his vision would be blurry, a migraine. Midori would catch up and he would do she style drying thrust. Boom! That guy would be knocked out in one attack. And Mirio would say, "Thank you, Mr. Sasaki." Or, "Thank you, Mr. Sasaki." Ha ha. Power to you. And, well, Midori would say, "You know, kid, you can't just keep on running headfirst into battles. You're gonna get yourself killed one of these days if you keep on doing that. I've tried to tell that to multiple people, but yet they don't listen. I've told it to Alma himself, and yet that airhead doesn't even. He just blows it off. His sidekick back there even told him that, using his quirk on him. But yet, no, they just keep on pushing past it, pushing past their limits, going plus ultra. But yet, I'm gonna tell you now, kid, if you don't watch out, you're gonna get yourself killed. Or worse, civilians. Your heroes in training killed. Okay? I learned that the hard way. I lost plenty of people in my days. And in multiple ways too, in love and death, I've lost them all. Okay? That's why I just try to keep on protecting those kids in training. I try my best around here. I go plus ultra. I hate that catch line. See, there's a reason why I'm called the loser hero or something akin to that, I think. Can't really remember. I get called a loser all the time because I just lose. I forfeit a lot. I used to forfeit a lot in these like in the festivals. I forfeit a lot because I forfeited in my match because I just didn't feel like it. I didn't want to win. I don't care about winning. And especially with my quirk, I knew I would win. With my quirk works calculated odds. I can calculate many different possibilities. And the possibility today, it's not a fond one. I saw many of people die today. I'm just trying to keep that from happening. Okay, Mirio? Or Lemillion? Okay? I saw something else. You in the hospital learning that you lost your quirk because you got shot by that. And he would pull out his sword, unsheath his sword, knock a bullet out of the sky. He would he would knock and cut it in half, gone. Okay? So watch yourself. And he would go straight into it. He would go serious. He would be fast. I mean, given not as fast as All Might, but yet he's going fast. I mean, given he's been doing this for a long time and he doesn't stop training. Even to this day, he hasn't stopped training. Okay? He just hasn't stopped it. Nah, dog. Bro's one of the fastest heroes alive without a speed quirk. Like, compared to all the heroes without speed quirks, or like enhancement quirks, he's one of the faster ones, right? But he's way outrun by people with speed quirks, right? But he can outrun like a minor speed quirk, or a car, for example. He has outrun a car. Like I'm gonna say right now, I know this sounds ridiculous, but he can run nearly 100 miles per hour. Given, I know that sounds dumb, like nobody can do that, but yet he's training all the time, every day. He doesn't stop training, and plus, uh, I don't know. I mean, it's anime or stories, whatever, fiction. So yeah, don't question it. He can run 100 miles per hour, so he's fast, dog. He's fast, right? And once he got up there in speed, it's very hard for him to slow down. So that's why he goes into like burst of speeds. Like that's why he just goes boom in speeds, right? And right now, once he would go off into like the direction that overhaul Airy and the time guy, the one with the quirk, time quirk, whatever, would go, he would already be up there in seconds, knocking the guy with the time quirk into a wall. Overhaul just made a big cavern, right? He knocked uh guy like through a wall, through two walls, right? Just he's out. He's done. And then Overhaul he got hit too. But Sasaki does grab Airy. He hits Overhaul across the like cavern, right? Just boom, out of no, just gone, not gone, but and Mirio would get up behind him and he would say, or Sasaki would say, "Hey, Lemillion, take her away, or take her back there and protect her, okay? I'll deal with this Looney Tune character over here." And Mirio's like, "Looney Tune? What?" And Midori would say, "Yeah, Looney Tunes, like crazy looking, wacky, uh, I don't know. Look at him. Oh gosh, oh, you better go, kid. Go, 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 go." And he'd just start dodging all these, like spikes coming from the ground. He'd dodge them all, or not all of them, but yeah, he would get slashed on the side. He'd get hit in the face. Uh, but eventually he'd get one through the leg like he does in canon. And this is all during the time when they're fighting like the rest of the group is about there, right? Uh, all they're doing right now is, well, the others is like they're nearly there. They just got through blah blah blah, right? They're nearly at the cavern. They already went through the warpy warp. Rocklock got, you know, uh, poked with a knife, right? And well, he would keep on. Well, that group is slowly catching up. Kirishima Fat Gum is taking on Rampa and the force field guy. Tamaki is fighting the three of those. Uh, the three of those guys. He beat them by now. He's going behind them, right? And we'll go back to Midoriya. Midori is actually very close to Overhaul. He actually hits him again with a Unchief style drying thrust to like the leg. So yeah, somewhere on the leg because Overhaul jumped. He got hit in the leg. Big slice on his leg. And Midori would start dodging again all the spikes coming up. And it would be quite a bit time later, but the rest of the group would get there, and well, Overhaul would be outnumbered at this point. So he merges with that one guy, right? And well, yeah. Uh, this is when this happens, okay? Don't say anything. Mirio is still protecting, Eri back there, so, yeah. So, everyone would get in there, everyone would start fighting with, Sasaki, Kojiro, right? But yet, here's a problem. Sasaki would get hit in a bad place. He would be hit around the upper, nearly like in the gut with one of these spikes. It never gored him though, like how it did with Night Eye. But he did get gored. I mean, he got it did go into his gut, is what I'm trying to say. But he never got gored, like fully through. Right, is what I'm trying to get to. Right, that is what I'm trying to get to. Okay. He never got gored. So he would be hit. He would be able to like get back, and he'd be holding his gut, and everyone would be worried. Right. He'd like take his green coat off and wrap it. He'd get it secured. Yeah, something like that. Right. He'd start like declothing, but not that lower area. I mean, he's fine. But yet he'd start to tie his gut with like his clothing, tying it up as tight as he can to not enough where he won't bleed out, but he can still fight. And everyone would be like, "Oh my gosh, he's acting like he's done this before," which he has, right? And uh, Midoriya would say, "You know, I couldn't tell you how many times that's happened to me." This just started to get fun, right? And he would jump up real high and he would start to do, well, he would say, Unchief style, multi drying slashes. Well, something like he would slash multiple times in the air, right? To take out multiple of these, what spike things going towards Eri and Mirio and a lot of other heroes, because remember, calculated eyes of possibilities. Basically an upgraded version of Night Eye's quirk. Basically, instead of seeing into the future for one particular person, he can do it whatever. Right. And he'd keep on doing this. He'd dodge all the spikes that would be coming up to him. Like he'd push off of them. He'd be running down them, taking them out. He would get up to overhaul quick, right? And he'd slash him like over the chest. Like the chest, he'd be slashed open, right? Not took out. He would unmerge with that one guy, and then the big guy and Ryuku would fall through, right? And Overhaul would merge with him, get up there. And Izuku, well, the replacement would be like, "Oh, I've got to get up there," but Sasaki would actually stop him, and he would say, "Don't worry, kid, I got it." Where is that girl though? Oh, there you are. Hey, you think you can heal this? I know your quirk is like reversing time, right? You think you can do this? Uh, anyways, I need your help. Just get on my back. I'll see it. I got you. Let's hope I still got it. Ugh, I hope my bones don't fail on me. Hey, kid, you got this? Oh God. Oh wow. Okay. Kid, you can stop. Okay, and he would start to de-age. Well, Eri would start to de-age Izuku. Yeah, he would end up being 31 at this point when Eri would stop or be able to pull away, right? Like Izuku would, like the replacement, would pull away Eri, or Aizawa would cancel her quirk, and then she would be able to back away and she would say, "I'm so sorry, sir." Right? But Midoriya would be 31, looking fine. Bro would be looking fine, like Dog would say. He would say, "Well, I haven't looked like this in years." He's done. I'm in my prime now. This is when I fight overhaul. Not overhaul. Uh oh nope, it's been quite a while. No. Yeah, we're on the same age. Nearly. Okay. Ooh, my bones feel good. Ah, my scars. No, hey, you saved my scars. Good job, girl. That you're awesome. You just healed me. Ooh, I just am younger. I still got the scars though. Yeah, you'd still have all the scars. From all over the all on blah blah blah. Over all this time, he still have his scars. But yeah, let's go now. Can you do anything about my sword? Uh, when I got up close to him, right, I pulled it out, hit him again. Yeah, he broke that thing, and I'm quite sad about it. Oh god, it's glowing. They're glowing. You all got anything to do about this? They're glowing. Hmm. They're glowing. I do not like that. Uh, Sasaki Kojiro record of Ragnarok. I should have looked this up before uh I did anything else. Like before I recorded this, I should have done it, but I didn't. Uh, his Valkyrie. What is his like? What are the thingies called? Plot? No. What is his things called? You know what I'm talking about? His like Valkyrie around him. What is his Valkyrie? Manga. Well, the manga just looks cooler than the young one. Hi, adult. That's the picture I have. Senju Muso. It's cool. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's from Fuyuki, Japan. Affiliations. Oh, that's just his affiliations. Uh, where? Oh wow, I was very close. In how fast he can run. I'm I was very close. That's very cool. Uh, where? Odachi. Torakiri. Okay, that's actually very cool. Tiger Claw. Susabe. Swallow Reversal. Okay. Niten Gunryu style. Okay, that's Swallow Tiger combo 1,000 blades. Oh my god. That is so cool. Divine Weapon by Volder of the second Valkyrie. First. Yeah, I want to know his Valkyrie. That's all I want to know. Volder. Dog. So, yeah, I'm sorry. But his swords would start to glow, right? And they would split into two swords. He now has two swords, by the way. Uh, what the crap? Where the crap? Okay, Valkyrie. VAL. 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 Oh my god. Just, what is his Valkyrie? Who is Valkyrie? Valkyrie in record of Ragnarok. That's not what I'm looking for. Um, anyways. Well, there's a picture. Well, there's Hurst. There's one of them. Okay, here's one of them. Well, anyways. Screw it. His swords would start to glow, right? And now he has two swords. He has the two swords now. And he would jump up there. Well, jump off of Ryuku's back, get up there, start to run up, overhauls like giant monstrosity body, right? He would jump away from him and he would say, "Swallow." What? Oh my god. I hate this. Here we go. Visit. Mm, it was Swallow, Tiger, Claw Reversal. Yeah. And he would say, Swallow, Tiger, Claw Reversal. And, how do I explain this by saying it, very clearly? Overhaul would get cut in half. Just straight down the middle. Not killing him. Not deleting him. But, he's like big power up. It kind of went to waste. And Midoriya would fall, and, well, he'd slide down Overhaul's, like, body, and then whoopie-doo! Yeah. And then, well, his swords, um, would start to glow again. And I feel like we all know where this is going. And what would and a blinding light would appear. Just he would be blinded by this. He would cover his eyes and he would say, "What is happening?" Or he would say, "What is happening?" And well, the other heroes would get up there and they would barely get to see it either. They wouldn't be able to either because the light is so bright. And out of one of the swords would appear one of his childhood friends, and the other one would appear uh, wearing their hero costumes, which, given they are twins, by the way. I can probably just go on later. Right. Yeah. Uh, this is relative's third. What is the second of the 13 stickers she performed a Isn't there two? Oh, she has a dual personality. Okay, that makes sense. Um, Instead of this is two people around the age of. I know this is because once. Okay, I'm gonna explain this now. I know I've explained this in a previous part, but when Midoriya was younger, around. I know I've said this age before, but around 15, 16, 17-ish, he was. It was around his birthday. He was given a sword by two of his childhood best friends, right? Which those two weren't heroes. Or no, they were heroes. They just weren't in the same class. They went to UA for what is it? The support course to make stuff, right? Because of their quirk. They could merge stuff, right, with like other things, so and the things they would merge with the other things would grow stronger, right? And what would happen is they merged themselves with the sword that they gave to uh, Midoriya way back when. And they aged much slower once, much slower than Midoriya. So he was 48, like at the start of the series, right? 48, 49. After the final exams, he was 49, or he would be turning 49. And he got reversed into time by Eri, right? To 31. These two people are, well, the two childhood friends of his would be 30 at this time, right? So they would appear, uh, one being clearly more angry than the other. Uh, and their names, well, they would both they both have uh, purple hair, dressed similarly, white clothing with, well, one of them would be wearing this. The other one would be wearing a very akin to this, but in a like a like a suit, like a suit shirt, like a you know what I'm saying? Instead of like the coat, it would be like the suit shirt, sleeves rolled up, hair into like a messy bun, and with a tie, right? So they would both appear out of nowhere, out of the sword, the two swords, which the two swords would merge back into the one. It would be one sword now, right? And Midoriya would say, uh, uh, how, uh, hmm? And trying to think of it. I forgot to figure out names. Oh gosh. Um, August and June. Yeah, let's go with that. August and June. The one speaking now is August. August would say, Izuku, it's us. And Midori would be a mess. Like, you did what? He'd be so confused. How are you? You two gone poof. Birthday years ago. I'm this age now. You all are age. I'm so confused. I think I'm dreaming because her cord turned me younger. You all are look similar in age. Sword glow, swords break, sword split, two different sword, and he would pass out just out of blood loss from earlier before he got healed uh from shock. uh he would pass out very quickly. Time skip. He's in a hospital. He's on a hospital bed. Two childhood friends on one side, his three daughters on the other. Um, he's gonna have to explain a lot. And he would wake up, he'd come to, he would say, "Oh, I was just dreaming, right?" And August would say, "No, you weren't. We are back, and we would like you to explain those three. They are saying they're your daughters. You mind explaining that?" And June would say, "Yeah, you better start explaining before I start punching your face into the ground." She's the more angry one. August, the more calm one, clearly. August is the one with this clothing. June is the suit and messy bun and anger one. Okay, imagine Rika from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, her. Imagine like that clothing and her being way more angry. So yeah, purple hair. And Midori would say, "So, okay, so this is a dream. Cool, nice, great. Okay, let me start from the top. So after you all disappeared, is what I would call it. And after years, I would graduate UA. I'd become a hero. All for one fight would happen years later. During what I think that same year, I had the one with the purple and pink hair right there. Her name's whatever Lady Nagant's real name is. Kiana. I think. I think. I don't remember. Uh, well, I did deed with her mother uh when I was 24, right? And then a couple years later, well, her mother and me split and found another one, which coincidentally is her mother. And then year and us two didn't work out, but did have a kid clearly. And then I kept on going around womenizing, well, not the right word, getting together with multiple different women, and then got together with her mother right there with a hawk. Oh my god, that was insane. And years would go by, and then I had another child with her mother. Please don't kill me. You two went poof out of my life. I didn't forget you. I I carried the sword with me daily. I never let it go. Okay? I kept it as close as I could. It also cut me randomly one time. I'm guessing that was her issue. After I met like the third one. I don't remember. Oh, I, okay, that's where I'm gonna end it. A lot of stuff happened in this episode, as you can tell. Whew, long one there, I think. Uh, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Comment how you feel about this episode, this part. Yeah, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.